How's it going, everyone? I'm Luke, and I'm here today with my friend and one of the drivers of the competition, Marco. How are you doing?
Hello, I'm doing good. I'm just kind of here because you wanted me to be here, so I'm
Yeah,
here.
yeah. All right, so we're gonna pick up right where we left off on the fights. So the first fight we have is roulette and icebreaker. So let's take that down to the box. Right with a box
Oh,
rush out the start.
this is really unfortunate because I was playing Icebreaker,
Yeah.
and you'll see what happens. Like obviously, that thing looks really chunky and strong.
It was, dude. That thing, like, shoots robots 5 feet in the air. It's the sole
Yeah,
reason
it
why
sends
we
them flying.
That
So
robot
we
is
had
the
to,
sole reason why we have these like boards up.
yeah, because we would have gotten hit in the face. Well, I probably would have
And
aimed it
there
at
goes the
someone.
weapon belt. So now
Oh
roulette's.
man, that was the worst thing to happen there.
Yeah.
I was driving the Icebreaker, and then the weapon belt broke, and now I can't do anything. I'm just supposed to run into it.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Roulette has a
This is
problem
so
where
sad.
since it's an Uno card, it doesn't really like kind of bends instead of like flips the opponent. So while it can get under robots, it can't really do much more here. Uh, so Icebreaker getting a nice shove there. All right, and there's Roulette with a nice little shove. Icebreaker's just a push bot, but since it's so front heavy, it's pretty good at pushing. All the weight is up on those front wheels there, and it
And
looks
then
like
here I go crashing it into
Icebreaker
the
Icebreaker has
over
stopped
there.
moving.
Yeah, I just stopped responding. He just gave up. Like my weapons belt's not working. I'm bored. I'm just gonna go to sleep.
And it looks like that's
Which
the
honestly
fight.
very relatable.
Yeah, that's the fight there. All right, all right. So what a kind of a disappointing showing by Icebreaker. Honestly, I think
Yeah.
it had a lot of potential. I mean, it still goes to the losers bracket, but yeah, that was definitely not a big. That was a big loss for Icebreaker.
I was expecting the roulette to get like just shattered into like five pieces, but no.
I mean,
Uh,
well, it is kind of it was a tough matchup for Icebreaker too. Probably its worst like case scenario because instead of like getting digging into the armor is ablative, which means it gets cut away and like kind of instead of like absorbing the damage and warping, it just kind of like rips and tears. So it would look a lot worse than it actually would be for them. But without further ado, let's go on to our next fight, which is Catastrophe and Gretzky. Unfortunately, Gretzky was just not working. It's been months actually since we recorded this, and I still haven't figured it. I think the board is just cooked. So instead of Catastrophe fighting Gretzky, they're actually gonna fight Volcano, another substitute. So let's see how they do down at the box. At the
oh,
start,
that was a nice hit right off the bat. Yeah.
and it looks like Volcano's weapon is down, and that right side armor
Like,
panel. Well, now it's just
mm.
gone,
Oh, jeez, just
and there
flew
goes
away.
the support for the
Okay,
weapon.
yeah, this isn't even fair anymore, I guess.
Catastrophe taking it to Volcano. That's a very powerful spinner, and they flip him. An
Oh, it just
angled
flipped them over?
horizontal flipping another robot. That is insane.
Wow.
Oh man, that's a powerful spinner in that. All right, and it looks like that's gonna be the fight. Well, that was a short fight, but an awesome one. That was a very strong performance from Catastrophe. We didn't really get to see too much of Volcano, so we are
Yeah,
definitely
it
yeah
didn't really even have a chance to put up a fight. It just kind of got bullied and just destroyed.
yeah. Like I feel like it could definitely do better down the line, but I mean, who knows? It's still got the losers bracket, so let's see how well it can do. All right, our next fight is Psycho and Mayhem. Uh, these are two very differently sized robots. Psycho with that tiny drum, and Mayhem with that big disc. But they both hit surprisingly hard. Psycho, for being such a small spinner, actually does have some pop to it. So let's see how they do down at the box. All right, and here we go to start the fight. Mayhem with that little mini bot there. Let's see if that thing gets obliterated or not.
They're gonna fly out the arena.
Yeah.
It's gonna be hilarious when it happens. I hope.
Nice hit there from Psycho. Mayhem with a good counter
Oh,
shot.
Mayhem kind of like countering that.
Turning on the screws, that's going to be a common theme throughout the event. We forget to turn on the screws a lot.
Yeah, we're
Psycho
very
kind of getting,
forgetful.
yeah, Psycho kind of getting to the side of Mayhem, and it looks like
Oh,
the entire. Oh man,
oh
Psycho
wow, that
has
just flipped
lost
it.
everything except its drive.
Oh man, it's just a walking.
Oh, it's
It's just
flipped
a.
upside down.
Oh, yeah,
So
never mind. I can't even say
is
anything.
that
It's
gonna
already
be the
gone.
fight?
Oh, they're not bullying the little
Oh,
guy.
oh, and Mayhem
Oh
with the.
my.
And what a quick fight! Oh man. Well, that wasn't. That was.
Wait, but that was definitely something pretty
Yeah,
destructive for Psycho.
that
Unfortunately, it
was.
looks like they got completely shattered.
Yeah, I mean, that entire front piece is one solid piece, and it's super glued to the robot. I think it was super glued and hot glued. So Mayhem
Oh man.
definitely bringing some power there. I believe that was the last fight with the mini bot in the entire tournament, just because we got lazy. And also, after that showing, we figured Mayhem just didn't need one. But that was not as fast as Catastrophe and Volcano, I don't think, but still really strong. All right. Our next fight is going to be Resilience and Dark Matter. Resilience going with their horizontal configuration, and Dark Matter, a massive overhead spinner from Oof Robotics. So let's see how they do down at the box. Resilience with a box rush out the gate. Resilience
Oh, the
is
spin up. It's. Oh, jeez. How fast is that going?
Dark Matter way too fast. All right, that thing is scary if it gets up to speed. Resilience has the fastest drive in the game, but I think
Oh.
the wedges were actually mounted wrong, so it's only driving on 2, maybe 3 wheels by judging by how it's
That's gonna
driving.
slow it down a little.
That
Yeah,
is
it
gonna
looks like it's
slow it
curving
down,
right a lot.
but it's definitely got more than enough speed to still keep Dark Matter slowed down. We
Yeah,
can
it
see
looks
him
like
doing
for
it
Dark
here.
Matter, you just get close to it, it's not gonna have any ability to spin up.
Yeah. Dark Matter
Yeah.
needing to definitely pull away and
hmm
get some room to spin up. They're doing it here pretty well.
Yeah, look at it. Oh, they're just spinning now.
They're spinning in
That seems
place.
a little not fair.
I mean, that's a pretty good strategy if you're Dark Matter. It would definitely
Yeah,
help
fair enough.
you spin
Yeah.
up a little faster. Resilience still just staying on them.
Yeah. Looks like it's relentlessly pushing at it.
Resilience
Cause
is
Dark
known.
Matter looks like it's trying to run away.
Yeah, Resilience is known to overturn. So I think having the front wheels off the ground in this fight might have actually helped them in the long run.
Oh.
Let's see. I mean, because it's definitely helping them here. Both spots are a little stuck. There you go. Dark Matter's trying to spin to win. Oh, nice little pop there from
Oh.
Resilience. Dark Matter getting up to speed one way or another. That was a good shot from Dark
Jeez.
Matter. Resilience just kind of taking its time. It knows it's ahead on points, so Dark Matter's got to do something here. Oh, a massive
Oh, that
shot
was a
from
nice
Dark Matter.
hit.
Resilience still just pushing. Dark Matter pushed back a little there. It seems like the chassis of Dark Matter has been spinning more than the actual bar.
Hitting
looks
it with
like-
the body at this point.
Yeah, Resilience's weapon looks to be slowed. Oh, there we go. They got it back up to speed. I think they were just pinning Dark Matter and shut off their weapon to avoid overheating their motor. Dark Matter just kind of
Trying to find a place to
suffocated.
spin up, but
Yeah.
it just can't do anything.
Resilience is a little too on top of them at this point.
Yeah. Oh. Ooh.
Getting close. I mean, we're probably about halfway, 2/3 of the way through the fight at this point.
hmm
Dark Matter.
And what it? Yeah.
Finally.
Again, got to spin up again,
Finally.
and you can't even get close to it without getting hit.
Yeah, Resilience is.
Oh yeah, that
just
was.
was a pretty decent match. At the end of the day, I believe Resilience did end up with the win. Dark Matter did pretty good for being up against literally the fastest robot in the competition.
Yeah, but then again, it didn't really have a chance to like spin up. So resilience
Yeah,
it got close up and it can't. Then dark matter couldn't do anything.
yeah, a lot
So
of aggression, a lot of control for resilience there.
yeah,
But Dark Matter is definitely someone to look forward to in the losers bracket. They can make a massive upset there, if just given that time to spin up. All right, let's go on to our next fight, which is Squish and Centrifuge. Two custom horizontal spinners. Squish, standard horizontal. Centrifuge and overhead. Centrifuge going with their horizontal configuration, or their anti-horizontal configuration this time around, and Squish has a wedge built into the back, so we're gonna look for kind of wedge game and just who has the stronger spinner. So without further ado, let's go down. No one's moving.
ooh, too scared to move.
Yeah. All right.
Oh,
Centrifuge gained the first.
went straight to the action. Yep.
Centrifuge just running into every single wall.
Oh yeah. It just doesn't know what to do. It wants to hit something, but it just
Yeah.
can't choose what it hits. I guess.
Definitely
Running into walls and everything.
not. Yeah, the driver's not used to driving Centrifuge or any hex bugs that, for that reason or that matter. Squish.
That matter, yeah.
Yeah, Squish is just a little slow. Um, there's a version 2 in the works. It'll definitely have faster drive, but this one, ooh, this one crawls.
Yeah, it can't turn that much either. It just looks like it's just like standing there. It has a spinner spinning up, but it's just not. Can't do anything with it.
That spinner
Meanwhile,
is
Centrifuge
small
just
but
running
powerful.
into the blades again and again.
Yeah, Centrifuge is lucky that it's got a really good spin up speed, because otherwise it would probably be struggling here. But I mean,
Yeah.
it's not a matter of Centrifuge has done good. It's a matter that Squish has barely moved.
Mhm.
And there goes the entire wedge of Centrifuge. Squish able to snipe the little pin that was holding it in. I definitely didn't forget to cut that down before this event. Shut up. And there goes the entire top of Squish.
Wow.
Oh man. Oh, it goes over, and there's
Oh
an
yeah, he just popped it
exposed
off the
battery.
bar.
Oh man. That fight was called early because of hazards. And by hazards, I mean an exposed
We didn't want to
battery.
explode.
Alright, with that short fight out the way, Squish definitely going to the losers bracket. Centrifuge definitely getting the win there by a tap out.
Mm.
Let's go into our next fight, and that is Sawblaze and Tundra. Except
Ooh.
Tundra had a loose wire. It was fixed after this fight, so they were able to compete. But for now, it's gonna be Sawblaze and Tombstone. So let's go down to the box and see how this fight goes.
It's
We'll
gonna
have to
end up
watch that.
spinning there.
Tombstone looks it looks like I can get an easy win here, but every time they approach Sawblaze, it looks like Sawblaze just picks him up in that plow. Tombstone
Oh.
getting picked up at this point. That's very impressive from Sawblaze with one wheel. Tombstone, bar not spinning. Is that strategic or is it down? You have to. Oh, there we go. It's back
There it
up.
goes back up.
Sawblaze trying to crab walk over. They have to make sure to not get hit on that right wheel. Getting Tombstone again. Tombstone backing Sawblaze into the wall.
Dang. Back him into the wall. He can't even do anything at that point.
Sawblaze, I mean, he can drive backwards, but Tombstone's just
Yeah,
waiting.
barely.
Tombstone.
Yeah, Tombstone's bigger. He can't. Oh, there we go.
Sawblaze picking up Tombstone again. Tombstone backing up. Tombstone's kind of forgetting it has a weapon on the front of it for some reason. It's acting as a push.
He's trying to
bot right
push
now.
it everywhere, huh?
I mean, that's kind of a
Seems to be
smart
working
idea, I
pretty
guess.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like he can't turn.
I mean, it's two wheels against one wheel, so. But
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Sawblaze can just go around that left wheel center point so fast. It's kind of hard for Tombstone to do anything.
Yeah, a head-on attack wouldn't be too great because it just keeps getting picked up.
I'm not too sure. I feel like Sawblaze might have more aggression at this point, since Tombstone's kind of just waiting around and occasionally coming in, while Sawblaze is crab walking towards Tombstone every opportunity. Oh, it's getting a little good shove there. The real question is,
Oh, got a
who
hit.
has more control at this point? You could argue both ways currently, because Sawblaze is able to pick up Tombstone when Tombstone comes near, but Tombstone's kind of able to pick and choose when it wants to attack. Oh, and look at that! Sawblaze's other wheel has come
Back
back to
on?
life! Just out of nowhere! Sawblaze has just regained functionality.
Oh yeah, no, that's
And just shoving Tombstone into that corner.
smacking him over and over with the saw blaze.
We're
Part of saw blaze.
Oh my gosh. We are seeing this robot come alive in the last 40 seconds.
It looks like Tombstone's kind of just getting bullied now because can't really do anything against Sawblaze with 2 wheels.
Yeah,
It was struggling with Sawblaze with 1 wheel.
That
and
plow is just so effective at stopping that bar and picking up
Yeah.
Tombstone. And that's going to be the fight, so let's see how the judges scored that one. That's really interesting. And after a narrow judges decision, the winner of that match was Sawblaze. They ended up having more control.
Getting worried.
Yeah, they ended up having more control, displayed more aggression with that weapon, and just going towards Tombstone more. Close fight. Tombstone can definitely still come back. Well, actually, I guess it would get replaced with Tundra again, unless another robot broke down or something. I don't really remember. This was filmed so long ago. All right, let's go to our next fight. Our next fight is going to be Swiss Cheese and Death Roll. Marco, this is your robot, Swiss Cheese. Tell us a little bit about it.
Oh yeah, my Swiss cheese. I just didn't want to take it seriously.
It's good to not take your robot seriously.
Yeah, it's always fun to, I don't know, make it fun, I guess. I don't know. It would have been too easy if I'd taken it seriously, so I had just decided to make a cheese. A wedge of cheese.
At least it's better
No.
than the cheese, who was just cardboard.
That was a little rough. And
Actually,
even then, it still did end up doing something, eh?
I don't think it was cardboard. I think it was card stock, actually. But anyway, it's going against Death Roll, who has a self-rider and a pretty potent weapon. So let's see how they do down at the box. Swiss Cheese might be a little
And just
faster.
like, it's trying to like, oh, looks like I can push a little more.
Yeah, Swiss Cheese definitely has the ground game here. And the pushing
Yep.
power. Oh, and there goes the
Oh,
tiny little
man.
gun.
Not my tiny little gun.
Not the tiny little gun. Alright.
Looks like Swiss cheese can't do anything when it's getting pushed on by the side.
Oh man, it's almost like it's a ramp.
Oh man, if only it had something to defend itself with.
Oh man, if only Swiss Cheese had a gun.
Unfortunately, it's been disarmed.
And we see Death Roll shaking the entire chassis of Swiss Cheese there.
Yeah.
And getting the weapon under the front lip. Swiss Cheese in 2 halves because half of the print failed, so I just printed the other
Oh,
half.
it did something.
And it gets under Death Roll. If Swiss Cheese wins this, that would be crazy.
I feel like I should get money for that now. No, that was for last time. But
I still do have to make a flying robot. I just remembered.
you
Or
still
I
have to
owe
make a
30.
flying robot.
I
You
am-
owe me
I
30
am paying
bucks.
30
I don't know
bucks.
how you're gonna do that.
I'm gonna do it, watch. Is Death Roll's weapon
Oh.
down? It might be. Oh, nope.
Nope,
Every
it's
time I
back
say
up.
that, it comes back to life.
Yeah, just to spite you. They're just trying to prank you. Oh,
Yeah.
it got under
The
again.
cheese with a beautiful, beautiful ram.
Looks like without even a weapon, it's managing to do something.
It
Little
is
ramp.
the weapon.
Look at it. It's adorable.
I mean, hey, they
It's
can't hit you
mine.
if they can't, like, get under you, really.
Exactly. Except for they've been getting under Swiss cheese, and that's
Well,
like
let's
the
not talk
unfortunate
about that.
part. Okay.
Alright. Death
Oh,
Roll's
look,
weapon looks
another
to
wedge.
be...
Hooray.
Yeah,
Maybe
beautiful
I could've
wedge
made
by
a
Swiss
lift
cheese.
too. I would have been
But-
able to throw it or something.
Is it just me, or does Death Roll's weapon look like it's spinning slower than usual? Like,
Ooh,
you
I haven't
can-
even been
You
paying
can
attention
count
to
the
that,
RPMs
honestly.
on that.
Oh,
Yeah, you
geez,
can
it does
see-
look a little slower.
It got a hit there, but look, it's not even popping
Mhm.
anything. So Death Roll is definitely slowing down. Swiss cheese, not at all.
Just throwing it around the box here.
Swiss cheese saying, "You're coming with me, pal."
Another side to side. It looks like they're dancing. Oh, never mind. Swiss cheese is pushing. Oh, never mind. They're pushing each other, and they're
At
at
a
a standstill.
stalemate here. Yeah. I mean,
Oh, Swiss cheese getting under again.
yeah.
That driver must have been amazing. Jeez.
Wow. Yeah. I wonder who it was.
Uh,
It was Marco.
oh, that was a little interesting. Yeah, it was me. I drove Swiss cheese.
And that's the fight. So that's a very interesting fight. Let's see how it was scored. In a pretty controversial decision that Marco may or may not be happy
Yeah.
with. The winner
I am not
ended
happy
up
with
being
that.
Death Roll.
Even at the time, I was like, Swiss cheese did so much better, and none
Yeah.
of them listened to me. Except now, look at them looking back at
Yeah.
their decision. By them, I mean Luke. Everyone
Yeah.
else was probably happy with that. They didn't want me to win.
I know. I think everyone in the moment was like Death Roll won that, but I feel like losing the function or effectiveness of that spinner might have actually helped Swiss cheese there. But yeah, for the tournament we kind of just judged it off of vibes. So
Yeah.
Death Roll definitely advanced there. We might get a better judging system next time. I don't know. I don't really.
I
We'll figure
hope.
it out.
Where I
Anyhow,
win.
the next fight we have is going to be Cavity versus Flabbergast. But Flabbergast decided I don't like driving, so
Oh
instead
man.
we're gonna have to replace it for this fight with Last Minute. This is a robot in progress. The shell was meant for a different robot, and I ran out of alternatives. They all broke somehow, even though I
Oh,
tested
that's
them the night
perfect.
before. Yeah, so this robot was literally
Yeah.
thrown together last minute, mid tournament. So let's see how it does down at the box. Not a very potent spinner, but I mean, it's there.
Oh.
Cavity
Yeah, it looks
though.
like the same thing
Yeah.
with Dark Matter. If you just get really close, it can't really do much.
Yep. The issue
Just stay hugging them.
is, Cavity is a lot slower than Resilience, but Last Minute is made of ground clearance. So, they might be stuck here.
Oh man.
All right, there we go. Getting a
Oh yeah,
little,
we have to nudge
little
this way, huh?
nudge, little friendly nudge.
Oh,
Alright.
look at that. I think that is that fast, Luke? I'm not sure if it is.
That's all right. That's a good speed.
Hmm.
Ignore me in the background, just coming in and out. I'm trying to fix robots. But Cavity, I'm not gonna lie, this fight's not that good.
Yeah, I feel kind of like I don't know. It could be better.
Yeah.
Maybe we should, yeah, edit it out, add some explosions, add some fire effects. Maybe it'll, I don't know, look cooler.
I don't know. I might highlight this one. But yeah, you can see that
Yeah, it keeps getting stuck.
last minute hits above Cavity half the time. Oh, there's our friend Gordon. And
Oh yeah, they're just stuck again. Oh no, they're back out. We just have to angle it the right direction. It looks like he can't. He's not sure which way is forwards, which way like the poor robot's pointing.
yeah. I mean,
He's just kind of hoping.
there
And
is
honestly,
a little
that's
light
gonna
that
be good.
indicates the direction there, but
Yeah.
even then, it's just hard to tell with full body spinners. I don't know if you can hear
It
the
usually
dogs
is.
barking.
It makes sense.
All right, Last Minute up to speed, and they take out their
Aw,
on the wall.
that's so sad.
Oh man, and Catastrophe just
Yeah.
getting under them, just kind of breaking or like using their weapon as kind of a braking system for the bottom of the shell on Last Minute. Last Minute now up to speed. Little pop there. Good hit there.
Ooh.
The
Yeah.
first good hit of the match. Oh my gosh, yes.
Wow, it's like 2 minutes in.
Yes, finally. Alright. Let's see. Oh my gosh, this fight's actually so boring.
Guys, I might want to go home right now.
Guys, I might want to go home right now. Oh wait, I am.
You are home. Wait, I
Yeah.
am too.
Whoa! Okay. Oh my
Oh,
gosh!
it just kind of like hit
Why is the
itself
best
against
hit
the
against
wall.
the wall? Why is the most
That's
entertaining
crazy.
part about this fight against the wall?
The wall just might be a more worthy opponent than either of
I
them,
think we
huh?
should just enter the wall into the next competition, and that's the fight. Thank
Ooh.
goodness. Oh my gosh.
All right. Well, that's finally over. I can rest easy.
Yeah.
Or yeah.
All right. That was all the fights for this episode, and oh my gosh, ended it on such a whimper. Holy cow.
Yeah, I feel kind of sad. Maybe we should just rerun the entire thing and like hope it does better next time.
Yeah, we should
I don't
rerun
know.
the entire thing and let the cheese or Swiss cheese go through.
Yeah, let's let the cheese win again, or like rightfully this time. I feel like
Yeah.
that might be fair. I mean, if it loses, it loses. But if it wins, we shouldn't say it loses.
Yeah.
No?
All right. All right. So after that fight, it was ruled that Cavity was actually the one to go through. They just had more pressure on last minute. Last minute was more aggressive towards the wall than its opponent. So,
Oh
um,
man. Looks like
yeah,
it was a little blind there, huh?
yeah. So I mean, Cavity moves on. I'm not sure how much longer it'll last. That was not a really good performance compared to something like Mayhem or Resilience. Um,
Or even Swiss cheese at that point.
Swiss
Like,
cheese actually did better than Cavity. That's crazy. Last minute, I'm pretty sure we got the other robots repaired, so this one only fought this time. But yeah. All right, and that was another episode of Mechanical Mayhem.
yep.
Marco, what are your thoughts on it?
I think the cheese should have won. I'm gonna stick by that. And
Honestly,
any
Swiss cheese should have absolutely won that fight in retrospect, but I mean,
man,
this already
but it
happened,
didn't.
so yeah,
Yeah,
we're
maybe we
gonna have
should.
to upgrade the judging system.
Yeah, and by that I mean make it more logical, hopefully.
Oh, actually
I
have a
don't know.
judging system.
Or actually have a judging system. That makes a lot more sense.
Yeah. Oh well. Well, we saw Icebreaker be um absolutely violated, unfortunately. Um
Mm.
and some other good fights. We saw Catastrophe absolutely take it to Volcano. We saw Mayhem absolutely take it to Psycho. So those are two really strong contenders to look out for down the road. Um, we saw Swiss Cheese get robbed. So, uh,
Man, I'm pretty upset about that even still.
I mean, let's hope that they can do good in the losers bracket because I mean there are worse robots there, so they can actually do pretty good.
That's true. What if it gets like matched up with something crazy? That's not.
I
I'm
know.
I'm already. I'm just upset. Like
Yeah,
Swiss cheese, my little baby. It should have won.
yeah. Well, we'll
But
see. We'll
no.
see in the future. But anyways, guys.
Yeah. If not, we can make another one. Yeah.
Yeah, Swiss Cheese version 3, the cheesening.
Yep. And it's gonna be crazy.
All right. Well, thank you guys for watching. If you like it, give it a like. If you don't, give it a dislike. Honestly,
That is
um,
how that works.
that is how that works. But yeah, that's it. We'll see you guys later. Marco, you want to say anything?
Um. Not really. Just
All right.
like
Too
thanks for
bad.
being
All
here, I
right.
guess.
Bye.